spill some tea for some secret tactics, guys. Secret tactics that I have been using in the past couple of days to spice up my YouTube lives. And yeah, guys, those tactics are, I mean, wow. I don't know why I wasn't using them before. So, step number one, guys, if you really wanted to increase your leads, followers, and just overall more subscribers, you could use this tactic. It will create very good results, but if you use them in a certain order. So let's say you're trying to build a bunch of automations and you're showing the people how you are combining different types of AI models together, or maybe showing digital products. What you want to be doing is you want to be using a bunch of AI avatars that are kind of right next to you, just kind of helping you grow your live and interacting with your audience on behalf of you. So the way it works is you open up your obs, and inside of obs you're gonna have a bunch of scenes. Each scene is gonna have different representation of your brand, either in the form of a video or a combination of different types of templates that are uniquely aligned and shown in front of your audience. And as you are continuously building automations or working on a particular project, what you do, you switch between different scenes. So effectively what you're doing, you're introducing education and entertainment in combination, in a very well predefined, well balanced combination. So this way you sort of entertaining and educating. So this is something that not a lot of people know how to do. I went ahead and I created a workshop that shows precisely how to do that. And yeah, that's what's been working out for me, guys. Anything else, it's kind of, if you start creating content and not doing that, guys, not introducing entertainment elements in a mix, then it's going to be somewhat difficult for you to break through your ideal customer profile. But if you introduce entertainment in combination with education, it's going to be relatively easier for you to break through your ideal customer profile. When I first started doing that, I was like, I was thinking, you know what, I bet, let me go ahead and build some automation like stirring up the pot or any other kind of automation. And I would be building it and I'm like, you know what, let me introduce some entertainment elements. So as I'm introducing those entertainment elements, I'm continuously explaining and showing like what I'm doing with automations, etc. And that worked really well, especially if you hit them hard with like AI avatar that just kind of on the background explaining everything, whatever it is that you're doing. Now this strategy took me close to 2 years to figure it out, and once I figured that out, I was like, damn, I gotta double down on that strategy. I didn't think that I could just use AI on the background that could just kind of, instead of me talking and describing what I'm doing, AI kind of just describes what I'm doing on while I'm up stacking, while I'm thread stacking, while I'm introducing all sorts of automations and kind of showing you guys different sequence diagrams and showing you like what the automation is all about, but not really me talking, but rather AI doing the talking for me. This made a huge difference for me, guys. Like for me, for whatever reason, I guess maybe like when I started talking, maybe I was just too monotonic or whatever whatever the case may be. It just, nothing was working, guys, until I started using this. So thank you guys for joining. We got Chiwa, we got hello, hi guys. So yeah, guys, this works. It took me a long time to figure this out. It took me like 2 years to figure this one out. So use this use this tactic if you want to see how that works. Just see my latest workshop for stirring up the pot, automations, for how we build it, how we engineer it, see how we do it, and pretty much just mimic me, and you're going to be able to grow your subscribers, get more leads, get more sales. Nothing else was working before, because the truth is, guys, people don't want to learn. They want to kind of be entertained, and they want to learn at the same time. And this is the only way that I was able to do that and figure that out. And what made the huge breakthrough was introducing AI on the background, hovering over on the background while I'm doing those workshops. Like literally AI just elevated my lives like gazillion times, guys. And of course, this life is different. I don't really have AI elevating me in the background or anything like this. But yeah, guys, I mean, if things are not working for you, watch this workshop. You're gonna be so happy that you found this, because I know many of you guys are going through the same struggles where you can't break through your ideal customer profile, you can't make any sales, you can't get any leads, you're constantly struggling to like figure out the next thing. So this is super easy. The only thing what you want to do, guys, you want to, like, when you start working on any kind of products, you really want to be working on it for like 6 months straight. So this, it becomes extremely easy to work and use AI on the background if you work on a product for a prolonged period of time. So for example, stirring up the pot is something that I started working on close to about a month ago. And as you probably can see how it's developing, and you could see how the marketing is simultaneously done with all sorts of other things. Like while building, marketing is happening also in the background. Keep something in mind: when you focused on one product, what happens is you can reuse whatever the previous live workshops that you created with your notebook LM. So this way you could package that one of your workshops into notebook LM, and then just have AI just kind of describe everything, whatever you were doing in the previous workshops. It's still kind of the same thing what you're doing in the next workshop, but you're constantly like moving further, elevating your solution, elevating your brand, and people will quickly recognize that while they're kind of looking at your real-time workshop that you're creating. Why? Because AI already has the context from previous workshop, and it's just kind of hovering over you on top while you're like showing all sorts of scenes. And of course you guys gotta use obs for that, to show scenes for your brand. And what you want to do, you really want to pre-create multiple digital power bundle scenes for whatever the products that you're offering directly in ops. When you do that, you just, when you start going live, you just switch between scenes, and it works like a clock. I experimented on somebody to see what the retention span was. It worked like a clock, especially when I combined it with the topic of education. So before, I would have the topic when I go live on YouTube, I would have the topic of pets, but it was just like really, it was, even though my whole brand is all about pet, it was really not getting any results, guys, until I went ahead and I switched the topic on live to education. As soon as I switched that, instantly, out of a sudden, people be like, I could tell right away that they're able to stay longer on the video and not like bounce right away. I was able to reduce the bounce rate exponentially just by switching just the topic itself, guys. Now, I didn't, keep something in mind, I didn't include major descriptions on any of my lives. I just included like a typical topic, a typical title, like stirring up the pot, continuing to engineer this automation. And then I would just make a topic of education, and instead of pets, education. So guys, try that. If you're like hyper focused on just one niche, one topic only all the time, and not giving yourself a chance to kind of explore other areas, it's going to be difficult for you to like break through some of those non-followers. Essentially what you want to do, guys, you want to get connected with your non-followers to get new followers. And the more followers you have, that doesn't necessarily mean you have more money, but it will give you a greater chance of being seen in front of the people that you wanted to be seen in front. So this is a very unique concept. Once again, guys, it took me close to 2 years to figure this out. Now that I managed to figure that out, I'm doubling down on that. And of course, guys, you already seen an example of how to do the same thing in my latest stirring up the pot workshops. All you got to do, just take a look at that workshop. You're going to quickly you're going to be able to quickly replicate similar thing what I'm doing, and you're going to see the difference. Also, another thing, guys, what I'm noticing, like some of you don't even get a chance to see what's working. Meaning some of you are so into like doom scrolling on TikTok that you don't even give yourself a chance to see what's working. Meaning you post a lot of videos on TikTok, but you're not giving yourself a chance to see what is actually working. That was happening to me for close to 2 years until I figured out how to solve that problem. The problem is when you post anything, you don't get any likes, you don't get anything to even give you any kind of signals that this is something that you should be focusing on. And of course, guys, there's a lot of folks out there who struggle with this. What I did to break through this, to break through this problem and solve this problem, so this way at least I can kind of see what kind of videos are doing best, which ones are getting likes, which ones are truly helping. What really helped me was Sora 2 watermark spicer, one of our latest Freedom Fusion automations, because what it does, it takes the crazy videos from Sora 2 and overlays your offer, your digital product, your hook, your call to action. Everything is neatly overlaid on top of that crazy video from Sora 2. So that worked like a clock. Friend, can I tell you a question? Yeah, feel free to ask a question if you have any questions, guys. This is a good live, guys. You could ask questions, you could kind of join and learn some of those lessons. But also, yeah, we're building a luxury pet brand, guys, and it takes a long time, guys, to build it. So obviously there's many different failures, triumphs and tribulations that we all going through. But yeah, guys, like this is what worked for me. Nothing else was working before. Hello, guys. Hello. And thank you for, so we got Mike over here, we got Mariana, Andre, and yeah, and we got a lot of folks. We got Chiwa. Well, that's cool, guys. Thank you guys for joining and jumping in. I was just describing what works for me, and it took me, once again, guys, 2 years to figure this out. So all you got to do, guys, if you really want to break through your ideal customer profile, yeah, I think, can I tell you a question? For sure. Go ahead. Feel free to ask a question. Yeah. So guys, so this is what worked for me. I'm going to reiterate again what worked for me. Using AI on a background, guys. So if you're not using AI on a background to kind of explain what you're offering, then you're going to be working extra harder, guys. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to be like trying to explain to people what you do, what you offer. But forget about all that. Like, here's what you got to do. You just got to build your automations, your AI automations for your brand that will simplify the whole process. But also, while you're doing that, basically just use AI to explain everything to your audience. It works like a clock, guys. And believe me, people don't really want to listen to your voice. They want to, I mean, they do, but they don't really, like, unless you really get really good in like pitching your voice. And I don't want to say it sound like fake or anything like this, but it may sound to you like it's sort of like fake. So like, if you don't feel comfortable, guys, doing that, what you do, you just turn on the AI avatar on the background that will just kind of elevate your lives and just communicate with the people. So this way you don't have to feel fake, but you still could be real. You know, you could be real, you could explain to people what you're offering, and at the same time have a bunch of AI avatars just kind of explaining things for you while you're building. Because what I realized, many of you guys have incredible talent, but like the thing is, because you're trying to do all those things that TikTok gurus tell you, and all those things that are heavily ingrained in people's minds for what you're supposed to be doing in order to be heard, that you end up not developing any concrete skills other than just the skills of trying to raise people up on lives. So instead of doing that, guys, all you got to do is get really good in doing what you love, even if it means like building a bunch of automations or whatever the case may be, and simply, yeah, and just simply play the avatar on the background that explains everything for you. So that's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. Now, the next thing that I wanted to let you guys know yes, those automations, sure, they work like a clock, guys. Those automations that we built, they work like a clock. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not even in the automations, it's not even anything. It's just it's just persistence, the whole persistence of you building something for a really long time and not giving up, guys. This is what it is. So yeah, so go ahead and start building your TikTok shop luxury pet store, guys. Go ahead and get some products from China, start reselling them, take that risk. But when you do that, just remember, you're gonna get slammed through by, as you're gonna be building this, you're gonna get slammed by some of those challenges, and you're gonna remember this life, and you're gonna come back to it, and you're gonna be like, damn, actually I want to learn this stuff. Because it will be, the thing is, you will be running on fumes for the longest time. You're going to be getting overrun by so many different complexities that you're not going to be able to sustainably control. So what we do, we provide that sustainability and that control factor and stress reduction to make it easier for luxury pet moms over 40 and other types of digital sis spawn more money while not feeling like you are being stuck like a process prisoner, that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in kind of learning this, then let me know, guys. If you're interested in learning how to remove stress from your social activities as you building your brand, this is what we offer. We offer that peace of mind directly baked into our Freedom Fusion automations. So this way you can just turn the button. You're gonna have a nice AI avatar guiding you step by step through entire process of building your luxury pet brand. And of course, you're not gonna feel like you're overwhelmed and or stressed out or have too much anxiety or anything like this. You're gonna be able to follow through, guys. And yeah, guys, if you want to learn more, DM the word path on my Insta. I'm probably just gonna relax right now. And yeah, I'm probably get some apple. I want to eat an apple, guys, real quick, and probably get some other food. I don't know what kind of food other than apple. But take a look at my workshops. You're gonna quickly see what worked for me, guys. I replicate it, and I promise you, you're gonna come back to me and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I want to try that. I'm gonna try the same exact thing that whatever Rome Wells told me. You're gonna try it and you're gonna be like so happy, because I understand that many of you guys are struggling and failing big time, like huge time. I understand that. This is the reason why I built those automations and handed over all of those automations to our Feudal Hustlers, part of our talent agency, to help you operationalize them for your iPhones. So this way you can use them in combination with your journey. So this way you can finally have that peace of mind, finally can take off and fly and become the bougie boss mom that you deserve to be, versus the process prisoner. So guys, this is an innovative set of automations. Take a look at my part of those automations that will walk you through the process of building your luxury pet store. So this way you no longer feel like, oh man, I just spent another day of doom scrolling on TikTok, listening to TikTok gurus, and ended up not doing anything at all for my brand. So, and that's the reality, guys. And what I built is something that will help you truly discover your future you. If you want to truly discover your future you could also read some of my poems, guys. And hello, hey buddy, how are you? I'm pretty good. Um, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out now, but I need to get to. I'm actually gonna try to eat an apple, but take a look at our latest workshop, and yeah, I mean, try this technique. This is not taught anywhere in the world. The latest marketing technique that I showed, it works like a clock. So if you're struggling in growing your feudal kingdom, this is the technique that you want to follow. it will make a huge difference, guys, for you, especially if you had crickets for the longest time in trying to do anything online, trying to sell anything at all, guys. If you like never even sold a toothbrush or a coat hanger or anything at all, or maybe you used to be like a very good salesman or saleswoman, but just but you just suck like in your future you state or wherever you are now in terms of selling anything at all, then definitely guys, you want to take a look at my latest workshop. It will show you the secret ways for how to integrate AI avatar into your in a, like an assisted way. So while you're building your AI avatar, will explain everything for your audience, and you are not going to be feeling stressed out trying to explain everything to other people or try to like make any point or anything like this. You're simply going to be building Freedom Fusion automations to help you grow your feudal kingdom, your luxury pet store. And on the background, you're going to have a little AI that's going to be describing everything, every single step. You're going to become more peaceful. You're going to have less stress. You're going to become more happy, less agitated. You're going to you're going to start seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. Because right now, guys, I'm seeing that many of you are not seeing that light of the end at the end of the tunnel. You're not even getting a chance to for your videos on TikTok or any other socials to give you any kind of signals or representation that whatever it is that you're doing is taking you in the right direction. So if you watch our latest workshop, guys, trust me, you're going to discover a new way for how to do marketing. So this way you could make more sales. It will change your life immediately. As soon as you see that, you're going to be able to repeat the whole thing. You're going to come back to this channel and you're going to be like, damn, I wish I knew this earlier. And unfortunately, those things you only discover in the process of doing. But luckily, guys, you don't really have to fully do this. You get everything operationalized on Freedom Fusion automations. So this way you don't have to like learn to infinity. You simply execute and boom, you're good to go. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going, and I'll see you next time.